Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Condo prices, the order of the day, and what's going on with those. You know, I'm not really in the market for a condo, but a lot of people have sent me messages wondering and inquiring about that. I did happen across somebody who is in the market for a condo, and I guess the bad news is the prices are back up. But anyway, let's grab a meal, then we'll go look at a unit. So, big trip tomorrow. We're heading down south. We're leaving first thing in the morning. A lot of stops, maybe close to 2 weeks. Anyway, today's the last day in town, so I'm having my last meal in town at Hemingway's. I was in here briefly, I don't know, for a snack when they first opened because I was curious. But I decided to come back for a full meal, and I brought a buddy. He's a new arrival here. He's been looking for a condo. We'll get into that in a little bit. But this used to be Retox Game On. They went out of business during the pandemic. Unfortunately, Hemingway's bought it. Now, Hemingway's has their original location in Jomtien. You may be familiar with that. This one's a new one for them, and they redid the whole place. They put a pool table in here, a new checkered board pattern floor. They redid the whole bar. It looks totally different in here, but if you like sports, I mean, every kind of sport is on the TV here, from golf to Formula One, whatever. They've got it all. So, we'll have a meal here. I've ordered the large, what they call the large, or the big breakfast, so we'll see what that is. It looks huge. Not that I'm all that hungry, but I haven't had that much to eat in the last 2 days. My stomach's been upset, so I think I can wolf down a breakfast. But we're going to go out after lunch here, hopefully, and look for a condo for my buddy here. He's got the chicken parmesan, by the way. That was on special for 199 baht. Good deal. I'll show you what that looks like. I mean, big chicken cutlet. It looks like you got linguine instead of spaghetti, but that wouldn't offend me. But anyway, oh, there it is. Look at that. Wow. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Gang kap. Okay. Kokuna kap. Wow. See if we can look at another condo for him. But there's the thing. I never recommend coming here, jumping right into a condo the first week here. I always recommend either an Airbnb or a guest house or a month rental in a hotel. Some of the hotels will have monthly rates because it's a lot more legwork, especially now getting a condo, because there's less units available. And for that reason, prices have gone up, and we'll talk about that. That's the crux of this. So stay tuned. I'll show you the breakfast. So wow, I'm stuffed. My breakfast was called the Big Breakfast. I think it lived up to its name. 2 hash brown, 2 toast, a big pile of bacon, a big sausage, 2 eggs. Whew. Ow, my buddy says the chicken parm was great. So, and it looked good. It looked good. I actually was going to get that too, but I didn't want us both to get the same thing. I wanted to look at these. A couple different things. So anyway, good menu. I mean, very reminiscent of what was here before with the Retox Game On, but inside it looks a little brighter, it looks fresher, because it is, and the food's at least as good. So interesting thing, the kitchen's on the 2nd floor. They bring the food down to the dumbwaiter. I showed you that last time, but pretty ingenious, so you don't have the rattling of the plates and everything while you're trying to eat. It's a little bit different than a normal restaurant in that regard. Anyway, we're off to a small office to look at a condo, hopefully. And we'll see how that turns out, and I'll tell you what's going on with that. So right behind the Avenue Mall here, you'll notice the road is kind of torn up. They can't finish that soon enough. But anyway, there's a 7-Eleven, and right next to the 7-Eleven is this little place. It's just a very, very small little house here. Hey, they got a golf cart. That looks cool. But we went in here. I had prearranged a showing of what I think was a pretty good unit here. Nice ladies in here. The lady in the back there, she's in charge. She's the boss. So anyway, let's go out with the one lady here, and we will look at a unit, and we'll check the prices. Hi. So if you follow the channel, you probably recognize this place, Grand Avenue. I lived here for a year. And when I moved in, well, first of all, there are 3 basic things that dictate how much a condo costs. 1 is the size of it, how many square meters. 2, is it a high floor or low floor? And with that, also what view, your city view, your pool view. And then 3 is the amenities. Does it have a washing machine? Does it have an oven? Things like that. I had a 5th floor pool view and 53 square meters, and it was 15,000 baht a month for a 1-year deal. Now, an equivalent unit like that is more like 18 to 20. We're going to look at a smaller one today, that's probably not as good as the one I had, but more money. So things have gone up that quick because there's more demand. The market sets the prices. That's what always happens. Show you where we're going. The market sets the prices because as soon as the people stopped coming during the pandemic, the prices went down. As soon as they came back, the prices start going back up. So that's just the way it is. This property was much more expensive before the pandemic, so it's not anywhere near those rates yet. It may never get back to those rates, but it's definitely higher than it was. I probably rented at what would be the low or the trough of the market, and now it's heading back up. So anyway, we are. I need building B,ใช่ไหม?
Building A.
A, okay. We're in building A. We're going up to the 6th floor. But
20,000
3 เดือน
ใช่
Okay. So 20,000 on a 3-month contract. น้องพี่เท่าไหร่ครับ น้องพี่
ปี18,000
So if it was a 1-year lease, this unit would be 18,000 baht. Mine was 15, keep in mind. So 3,000 baht more than mine. But let's see if it's... The floor is about the same. I was on the 5th. This is the 6th. The floor is about the same, but it's probably going to be a smaller unit. I almost guarantee you. But the amenities might be the same. Whoop. So we'll see. But that's not just here. That's everywhere. And then also when demand goes up, there are less units available. So he's had a harder time securing units to look at and things like that. In Central Pattaya anyway. I think probably Jom Tien Pratamnak may lag behind a little bit. Anyway, let's go in and take a quick look at the unit. So right, let's take a quick walk through here. Now, just to put a point on this, I want to be clear. The rates, the rents are not back up to pre-COVID levels. And I've heard that out there, even from some media sources. But I don't even think they're close. A unit like this pre-COVID would have been about 25,000 a month on a 1-year lease. Now 18, so it's not up there yet, but they are moving up. But this is a nice unit. It's a totally different floor plan than what I had, but a common floor plan here at Grand Avenue. Nice big bedroom here, a bathroom, very modern looking, ensconced in a marble or marble-like tile. But I think the way it's laid out kind of suits our guest Terry here that's looking for a condo. It kind of checks a lot of boxes for him. So I talked about amenities, and you can see TVs both in the bedroom and in the lounge. You don't always get that. There's a built-in desk in the bedroom as well, washing machine there, and a microwave, a built-in microwave, so it doesn't rob counter space. I didn't even have that, but I had a wall oven in mine. But the nice little breakfast bar, adequate lounge, and this is a pool view. I think the pool views here go a little bit higher than the city views. The refrigerators here are kind of built into the cabinetry. I think that's a nice feature, with the freezer as well. And there are other cabinets and storage bins and things like that. Lots of storage, even under the bed. So I think he likes this unit. Plus, lots of dishes, plates, all the cutlery, everything you kind of need. I mean, here's a guy just arrived with a couple suitcases, so he's going to need things like that. So I think all in all, our choice of units here. Now he's been on his own looking at units around town, and he's had mixed results. He hasn't really found the thing that floats his boat, so to speak. But I think he's digging this unit, and our lady here did a great job showing us. So let's go back to the office and see if we can do a deal.
You have money.
So the verdict is, this unit was 50 square meters. 50 square meters. It is very nicely equipped. The only thing it didn't have was an oven. However, it's 3 square meters smaller than the unit I was in for a year, but it's on a slightly higher floor. It would be splitting hairs to separate these units, but it's about $100 more a month. Now, one thing he might be able to do to mitigate that, especially on a short term, he wants 3 months, is offer him to pay the whole thing up front. That gives you a little bit more leverage. That way they don't have to worry about, well, are you leaving or are you going to pay the rent? They got their money. If you leave, you'll not get it back. But you pay 3 months, it's not a whole lot. You pay 3 months right up front, you can lower that price and save, maybe you save almost that $100 a month. All right, so you like Grand Avenue?
Yes.
Now, if I have time, I'll go over here. A lot of people are going to say, isn't that where your bikes got flooded? Yes, it is. But all the water came in through this wall over here, and they built another wall, an ancillary wall, and pounded dirt up. Might it still flood? It might. We'll see this year. But they did take big steps. They worked out there about a month to at least try to mitigate that. I think prevent it. So believe me, nobody was more upset than the management of this building about it. Well, maybe me.
Those weren't even my bikes and I was upset.
Still some deals to be had. They're just fewer and far between. And when you start at the premium place, this is still probably the premium place to stay in Central Pattaya. It's going to go up in price the first, and that's why I think this is so profoundly up compared to maybe the rest of the Pattaya area. The most valuable one goes up the fastest and comes down the slowest, but it's definitely on its way up, definitely. Anyway, that's all the help I can give them. I can lead a horse to water. I can't make them drink.
Oh, wait a minute, we were drinking earlier. All right.
So one benefit about, dealing with a small rental office like this, and there are many around Central Pattaya and other places, but they really know what they're doing. They're more high volume. To wit, they had a contract drawn up in just minutes, and actually, as soon as the money's paid, he could have actually moved in this same day. All right, so here's what happened. We went and looked at the condo. You guys saw the condo. He liked the condo. I like the condo. It's a nice condo. He's doing a 90-day contract. Yeah. And, with the fluctuation in the exchange rate, he just said, well, let's just go ahead and pay the first month. Because who knows, next month, the bot could be down. He could actually save more rather than paying it all and getting a small discount off the rent. So he's going to take the contract home. You got the contract?
Contract's over there?
Yeah, he's got the paper. They gave him the paper. He's going to transfer money from his account in the States to here. And then tomorrow you move in.
Yeah.
And I go to Bike Week.
He's not taking me with him.
I got no room. I got room for that. I don't got room for that.
Excuse, okay. But he's been a really good friend. This has been he's a great guy.
So we wish him well in his new unit. It is a nice unit. In fact, it's equipped better than most with the dishes, the silverware, all the stuff. So
2 thumbs up. All right.
Tomorrow we hit the road.
That's right. So in case you're wondering, so just to move in, first month's rent, which was 20,000 baht on a 3-month short term. He could have been 18,000 a month if it was for the year, but he chose 3 months. That's 20,000 baht per month. And it was a 10,000 baht deposit that you get back. That's like a security deposit. But anyway, we are on the road to Phuket Bike Week. More on that next time, because I got to leave this episode right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.